Yo, welcome to the 26th episode of Inscription. Let's go. Okay, let's just start with a story right now. Okay, so I was working at a restaurant. I'm currently working at like an Italian restaurant, and we're just gonna play while I tell this story. Okay, and it's a crazy story. Stay tuned for that like and sub. Okay, so we're gonna play while I tell the story. Let's just concentrate on the game for 1 second, and then I'm gonna start telling the story. Okay, so we could play this and it's gonna do 2 damage. It's a flying... Yeah, but it's gonna kill one of them. Yeah, it's gonna kill one of them, but it's gonna die in the process. So I don't know if that's worth it or not. Okay. Let's get... We could kill all the traps here with 1 card. It's gonna kill himself later, but we will get him back in hand. No! Okay, but... Okay, but this one is not having the thing on. Okay, so let's do this. We're gonna kill that trap. We're gonna kill him, and then we're gonna get him back in hand again. That's not good. Okay. We can at least do 2 damage on the house. Is this just our strat now? Just getting him back in hand over and over again. It's really good. This card is a cheap cockroach ability on Trapper is a really OP strat. Let's just add him here. Then we kill that trap, but we don't get any pelt from that because he's not standing in the way of the trap. Okay, we're winning now, right? 6, yeah, we're winning now. So let's just save up. That was so easy. Okay, so my story starts. I work in an Italian restaurant. I make pastas, I make pizza, I make some sharks. No, I don't know what it's called in English. I fix some, yeah, I don't know what it's called in English. I fix some ice creams and stuff as well. What should I call it? No, I can't speak. Okay, let's just concentrate on this for a second. Okay, let's move away the spikes and that one. So we instantly do 6 damage here. So we're instantly gonna win here. Oh wait, this blocks 1 hit. That's not good. Okay, so we're gonna have to add something here that takes the hit here, and then we're gonna do 6 damage. That's crazy to say. Okay, let's just add it right here, and let's do this. No, we can't do anything. Okay, so I think we win here. So the story starts, okay, I work in an Italian restaurant. That's kind of the mood we're in right now. I have a desk, like, or like an open area where I put out the plates for the waitresses and I don't know what it's called, what a man is called as a waitress. Yeah, basically, for the waitress, I put out the food. So I stand there and fix the finished products, so everything looks nice for the customers. And the thing is, the woodlands. The thing is that I put out the plates, I fix it nice, and on the other side of the table stands people waiting for the food, so they can give it out to the customers. And like you can think like a mom, like around the 50s, and she's a waitress there, and I know her pretty good. I don't really know her. I have just worked with her a couple of times, but she's on the other side of the table. She's just waiting for the food. I'm finishing up the things, and the thing is that a big man comes up to her and starts being really close to her, and he's really confrontative, or whatever the word is. And the thing is that I am so ready to run around to like push this guy, or be ready to like move these 2 people out front away from each other, because it's a really big man and it's a kind of a small lady waitress, and he's being a little bit aggressive towards her. So I'm ready to run around to help her, because he starts to confront her, and she gets really angry and sad, and that's not. I can see it from both angles. He feels like he has been treated wrong because of his race, and I don't know if that's true, if she did that, and she feels kind of attacked now, and she feels in a bad situation right now. So she gets really mad and aggressive too, and she's not supposed to do that. She's in a working place. She can't do that towards customers. Let's change over the ability. And the thing is that he asks me to listen to what she's saying to him, and I'm okay, I will listen. And then she's really aggressive, and he's like, do you see how aggressive she is? Isn't this like weird? Why is this glitching so much? Let's try this sigil. And I'm waiting for that. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. Like, she's not supposed to be like that. He tells me like, get your supervisor, and she yells at me like, no, I'm gonna get the supervisor. She goes to another employee and tells him to talk to this customer, and it's not even the supervisor. So that really in the wrong direction right away, and this mom, a waitress, runs in the back and starts crying and stuff. So I don't know, from me working, I don't know what happened there. Wait, did I pick a good one? Yeah. And I, as an outsider, I don't know whose side to be on, because I wasn't there. I don't know if she was in the wrong, if she actually was racist, because it was a black man coming up to her, and I don't know. She told him like, I can't be racist because I'm Latina, and that makes no sense. But it's a really funny. It's kind of funny actually. But it's she ran to the back, and I've talked to her a couple of times before. She seems nice. She's nice to me at least. And I walked to the back, and after all of this, and he went away. He didn't even want like ice cream or something. We talked to him, and this customer, this guy. I talked to him like, oh, you've been treated wrong. I wasn't there, but if you want like an ice cream or something, we can fix it for you to like set your maybe make your day a little bit better. And he didn't want any of that. He told us, I don't want anything. I just want to tell you guys that she's being racist. And I was like, okay, whoa, this kind of builds for his case that he don't want anything for like, if some people do these kind of things where they act a certain way just so they can get free stuff, but this guy didn't want any free stuff, so that kind of builds on his case that he was telling the truth. But I don't know who was telling the truth. But I went back to the back and was like to this lady, this mom that I was talking to, the waitress, and I was talking to her like, are you all right? Because she ran away crying. This never happens. This had never happened to me, so I don't know what to do. I ran to the back and talked to her like, oh, can I get you ice cream or something? She said no. And then she told me like, no, bro, I'm so sad because they tell me that I think I'm racist, and I just treat everybody the same, and I can't even be racist because I'm Latina. And she said that. She said that. And the thing is that she 1 second. I'm just gonna move to a big screen right here so you guys can see me better. Okay, but basically, the thing is that she told me like, oh, bro, she's like crying, and we're like, oh, I'm so sad because they think I'm racist, and I'm not racist. I fixed a table for them, and they didn't want the table, and I told them like, I can fix another table, but they wanted it to be fixed in a second. And I was like, whoa, that's kind of crazy. You can't really do that. And then she told me like, she kept yapping about stuff that wasn't really about this. And then she said like, but those black people, they're so special, like in the head. And I was like, what? You say you're not racist, but then you say an entire race is weird in the head. Do you guys see what I'm coming from here? She's oh no, they think I'm racist, and I'm not racist. She starts crying, and then she tells me that all black people are kind of weird in the head, special, like retarded kind of area. And I was like, bro, I was like, okay, and then I walked away, and then I told the guy I was working with about this, and he was like, bro, the black guy that come by, he was probably right about how she treats certain people different, because she just told me that an entire race is special. Like, yeah, that was kind of my story. I find it kind of ironic how she talks like, oh no, I'm not the bad guy. I like those black people always do this kind of stuff, and then she probably did treat them worse because they were black. Because why would you say such a thing like certain race is like stupid for being that race or something? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I'm kind of in shock still. That was a very bad play by me. Maybe we can survive the spike attacks. But that was my story. I hope you like and sub if you want more stories like that. I'm working in restaurants full time now, so it's gonna come more stories like that. So stay tuned for that. Okay. Let's just kill this one on the right here. That's really bad. That's really bad. No. Okay, and let's do 1 damage on this guy. Nice, okay. Whoa! Whoa! I didn't even see that guy. Bro, I was telling my story too good. Okay, let's just cut this guy in half right away. We don't want to take damage like that. No, the wolf is gonna kill him right away. No, we're in a really bad situation. We're in a really, really bad situation. No. I don't. This is why I hate the pack rat. It's so dog poop, bro. It's so bad. Wait, now I can play the pack rat at least. I can kill this guy. Can you stop playing things right here? Like, bro, I wanna do some damage. Bro, stop playing things. Bro, bro, this is so rigged. Like, how am I gonna win this? Yeah, we're just gonna have to go along right now. Yeah, I think we need to cut this card just so we have a free spot right here to add cards later. No! No! Okay, we can at least cut that card. But it's coming more and more cards, bro. What is this rigged ass game? We have to kill that one right away, but our card will die from that. So we're just in a really bad... Whoa! I hope we don't... I think the Jirak still dies from that one. Yeah, so it's kind of the same. Bro, I can't even do anything from this. Whoa! A kick. That doesn't do anything. Yeah, we still die. Bro, okay. Then we at least start a new run on the next episode. Yeah, I'm sorry guys. But if you think this is a rigged ass gameplay, like, leave a comment down below. That was so rigged, like what? It's just flooding new enemies over and over again. Bro, I had such a good deck, but how can you even do anything about that? Bro, just... Yeah. This is the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. A little bit longer episodes, but I hope you liked the story. Okay, bye bye.